What is up? We are live and we have good news. We have Superflex. It is here. Thank you, Underdog. Putting it out early. That is fantastic. We will be doing a few of those today. We got Bayou Bengal here. We have Pepper Tony. We have Chayato over here as well. How's everybody doing? We will get to the contest details and some news after the intro.
We're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
Bayou here saying I'm gonna have to run some Superflex drafts today. Never ran these on Underdog, but at $3 a pop, I'm gonna have to get that going ASAP. So I just did the math. We'll talk about it in a minute. But so the new Superflex contest, it's a 2 of 12, 1 of 8, 1 of 6 with a 646 seat final. So if you max this, it's got to be $450, right? 3 times 150. 646 people. The top 646, you get $100 back, but you're reasonably likely to get a team to the finals. And if I did the math correct, and I just did it like off the top of my head, kind of, it looks like if you max this contest, you should get on average with average advance rates 2.3 finals teams. So if you min cash, and I don't think that the math's correct. I'm pretty sure I messed it up. But essentially, if you max the contest, it would be what? Well, I'll do it a little bit later, and because it's 16 or 0.16. Oh, 0.52. Okay. 0.52 if you max. I knew I entered something incorrectly because 2.5 was wrong. I multiplied something incorrectly. Thank you for the correction there, Peppertoni. But like that's really good odds. Like most things, it's like 0.03% to get to a finals team, stuff like that. Now you don't get your money back for it, but you are in a 646 person pod to get to the finals, to get to $100,000. You might as well put $450 towards DK flags. I mean, if that's your, we can argue about the DK flagship too. Like you only get $1,000. Like it's $3,750 to max it, right? If you get a team to the finals, you only get $1,000 back. Like you still have to finish like top 300. You had to finish in the top 1/3 to get your money back. I believe I just kind of looked at it a little bit. But I think it's a good contest, but I don't think like it's not a CLV contest. You do have the best chance to win a bunch of money over there. Yeah. Like, I mean, why not put your $450 towards the Mega Millions then? Like, right? Like that's my thought process there. But anyway, we are going to enter one of these field generals, and we're going to enter in 15 seconds.
We never leave the brine. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
Yeah, like the final size matters to me. Like if you want to go for the big payouts. Like that's a play style. This is a play style. I mean, you're also risking $450 versus risking $3,750 to get there. It is the same kind of structure. Some people are like have different bankrolls than other people. For me, I have an amount that I'm going to spend, and I'm not going to go over that. So like I'm not going to overspend. Like I would rather do more contests. Like I would rather have more things going on. Like I want volume is what I want. Like that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the volume. All right. Let's turn this on for some background music. We got gamer here. We have DJ Quill. What's going on? We got the 102, by the way, and we got Houday at the 1, Pepper Tony at the 6, Game Tight at the 8, Zero at the 9, Alex at the 10. Danimals was in one of my rooms last night. It was wild at the 11. I believe it was the wild room that you were randomly in with me last night. It was a puppy. And then I did a DK $3. You can just get a free DK $3 right now, by the way. And that room was really wild. Like that room was nuts. Yeah, I try to be an adult. I'm not always successful, but I do try. Yeah, we're gonna just take Lamar here at the 102. Sorry, Pepper Tony, you don't get the 4-pick fall. Yeah, I'm not saying I always succeed at being an adult, but I do try. I try really hard. How many quarterback we want in the Superflex? So I was really into it last year. I did a whole bunch of things last year, and I think I was right and wrong at the same time. I think understanding you only need 2 receivers is a big deal. And my problem was I pushed wide receiver 1 way too far every time. And I overemphasized the flex position. I went like 4 RBs before 1 wide receiver fairly often because I felt like if you just absolutely smashed the flex, you could just stagger points at wide receiver. And there is no rule. Yeah, you build and this is a really good point in every contest. Like you read the room and you you need to be able to be fluid enough to read what the room is doing. Look at what there's going to be value at some point. And it does kind of suck whenever you take what you think is value, but then more value falls down the board because that room isn't valuing a certain position well, right? So in these contests, I think right now, I'm probably going to push quarterback 2 a ways. Just because there's a lot of unknowns right now in the quarterback market. Like Shadur and Deshaun, I don't think taking both of them is a good strategy here. I know some people will argue that, but I think May at 9 is already plenty of value. I mean, I'm just going to kind of look at everything. There are some things that I fully believe in this landscape. We'll see, and we'll kind of talk through it as it happens. And by the way, if you're just popping in, if you could smash the like, that'd be fantastic. New to running Superflex, I'm down when it comes to strategy in this tournament. Yeah, that's the thing. I want my bullets. 150, I get 150 bullets here for $450. For the top 100 regular season Superflex puppy last year, 3683 was 17 builds, 4673 was 14 builds, 4583 was 11 builds. So it varied a lot. Yeah, I think And I'm going to guess the capital spent wasn't 3 quarterbacks by round 4. I do think that there's a pretty big fall off here from Jackson Dart to the rest of the quarterbacks. But we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I definitely want Genty though. Like I would have taken Dart and probably just pushed and taken like a 3 later. So almost the same, except quarterback goes sooner. Yeah, it is and isn't the same. Like we'll get to that in just a second. And we'll take Kenneth Walker here. So on Underdog, the Superflex is different than on Drafters. On Underdog, your Superflex position is taken from a wide receiver position. So you have a flex and a Superflex. On Drafters, which is way different, you have your Superflex position is taken. Your flex position is just transformed into a Superflex position. So that is a pretty massive difference. And I need to say hi to somebody. Where are you? I seen you message earlier. Hadn't seen you here before. What's up, gamer boy? How we doing? Sorry I didn't say anything earlier. I was in the middle of a discussion. Welcome to the crew. We got 2 wide receiver is way different. Absolutely. It really is. Cam Ward is this year's Daniel Jones, but more expensive, right? Like the 3 quarterback meta is going to, I don't think it's going to be as aggressive in Superflex. For whatever reason, I think in Superflex it's not going to be as aggressive. And like last year, the back end of the starting quarterbacks was here to like 50. So we'll see what happens. And the early contests were a lot different as well. It's my day off. Who is live? And their Superflex. Best day ever, says Slayton. Welcome, sir. How we doing? What's up, Chris? I think this is the only draft of the Underdog that has 20 rounds. Yes, you are correct. They also have 20 rounds on the Superflex. Naked, Drake May, and the Superflex. It's actually a lot harder to stack in Superflex because, in my opinion, it is because like quarterbacks just go naked all the time because you almost for sure need to, right? 2-2-1 as general strategy through 5 feels good. I know every room is different. Yeah, like last year I was going like 3-3-1, and the 1 was pretty far down the board, and it looked good. I thought it was good, but I lost so many points at wide receiver throughout the season that I don't even remember what my advance rate was. I think it was slightly under the field. I can't remember. I know I was disappointed with it. That's the one thing I know. So I think all these wide receivers are kind of the same. But I'm going to take Tyler Shuck here, though. Well, or Travis Etienne. I guess I'll take him. I guess I'll mess that up. Like the plan there was to take Shuck into Olave, but we went ahead and just fat fingered the Etienne, which Shuck Etienne to be fine. Any of these receivers would be fine as well. But I think if I don't get Shuck, I'm probably going to take Malik Willis. So we at least get a stack here. We get Tyler Shuck. So the team right now, we have Lamar Jackson, Ashley Jetty, Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, and Tyler Shuck. I don't know how Superflex works. I advanced like 40% of my teams to playoffs and then got blanked in week 15. Nice. Yeah, I got smashed in the Superflex playoffs, but I had like no pits. So um hold on a second. All right, we're back. My StreamYard flat. It wouldn't let me bring up comments for some reason. Data showed in stacking and Superflex compared to any regular season best ball draft really varied on stacking. You didn't need it to win. You just needed the correct spike combos for solo players. Yeah, that's kind of my overarching thought for Superflex specifically was I noticed the stacking didn't matter as much in the playoffs. I don't know if you want 9 wide receiver when you're starting probably 3 max. Oh yeah. To this, I think you want six running backs because you could remember you don't have to. You can super flex a running like you can start 4 RBs in this because you can if your running back flex it hits higher than your like if your 4th running back hits higher than your 2nd quarterback, you start 4 running backs. You can start 5 wide receivers. So like because on drafters it just changes the flex to a super flex. It's a way different. Over here, like running backs score the 2nd most points. So like I think you want the 6th running back in almost every build just to like secure your floor at the super flex position and it elevates your floor at the regular flex position. The problem is that last year I went too hard into that. We'll take DJ Moore here. Get a wide receiver 1. And then we're going to go with either Evans or Rome here, I think, as well. Actually, I kind of want to take Scatabo, but we're not going to do that. We'll take Mike Evans. So the team right now, we got a 2-3-2. Lamar Jackson, Tyler Shuck. Running backs, Genty, Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne. Wide receivers, DJ Moore and Mike Evans. I could have taken Scatabo and then like ended 5 running backs because like that was another thing. Like whenever I'd start heavy running backs, I'd still add a 6 that never mattered. And I do think that was wrong. And by the way, if you're just popping in, if you can smash the like, that'd be great. And Bayou Bengal here also has a channel. Give them a follow as well. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, give me a sub. We're having a 12-hour live stream. We have 4 to 5 guests already lined up, waiting on replies on several others. But it should be a fun day. That'll be Sunday, 12-hour live stream. 4 quarterback over some of your portfolio is good. If you manage to get the Browns QB right or something like that, you can separate. Like I do think that like the single best strategy is to almost every single draft end with a random backup quarterback. I think that that's just good strategy in this. Maybe start with like Lamar Jackson, Tyler Shuck, and end with 3 of them. Like if we have an injury plagued season like we did last season, like it could easily separate you. Yeah, Mariota, like I had a bunch of Mariota last year. Like I targeted that pretty heavily. I had quite a bit of some of the backups. I had a whole bunch of Spencer Rattler too. So like I actually started with pretty high advance rates, if I remember right, and it tailed off pretty hard. Aaron Rodgers got tendered today, just so you guys are aware. Just means that if a team wants him, so Tyson does go. I don't love this. We'll take Alec Pierce though, and so we're just gonna push Talon Green up there, huh? That feels bold. I will not take Derek Carr. So we're going to go ahead and take Tucker Kraft here. I was really hoping Jordan Tyson to fall back. I'm assuming Wolf here, or Voltages here. Notice that they got one quarterback right now. They're definitely doing the push quarterback strat. How are we doing, Walls? Hope you enjoy the content. How much money do you put into best ball per draft? Way more than I need to. I'll tell you that. Last year, I was like around 10 G's, something like that. And no, very few people profit in best ball, just so you're aware. Like I did well in daily. On underdog dailies, I ended up making, so like I basically got back everything into, almost all of it back in my dailies that I lost in best ball. But I also had 25% Scatabo and 14% Lamar and Jaden Daniels last year. So in a season where all of them are hurt the whole season, what do you expect? Like you can overcome some injuries, but that was a big portion of my portfolio there. Early in the offseason, I had 28% Rashee Rice before the news came out when he was going in the third round. So like all the news just went, like basically every news bit went negative for me. Which you could still build out of those things. But like with all of those things stacked against me, I kind of knew by week 4 that I wasn't going to make money. And then my finals team, Josh Jacobs gave me 0.3 points. So like Josh Jacobs, I needed him. I had 6 finals teams. I had 3 in the fourth quarter contest. I had 3 in regular best ball. Josh Jacobs was on 3 of those 6 teams, and Josh Jacobs gave me 0.3 points. So you need to get there, and you need to succeed with those players when you get there. And I should have advanced more teams based on the amount of teams that I drafted, but I ended up like close to as many as I needed to. And yeah, Damian Martinez never made it to the Chiefs for us. Yeah, that's what we needed. But that was for pre-draft stuff. I ended up with 4 big board teams in the semis last year, and I couldn't get any of those to go home either. Is it actually Shadur time? I think it's Shadur time, guys. I think it was Shadur time. But yeah, no, I ended up getting 2, like I shipped an Engage 8. I got 6th in one of the Wildcats. I was first in a Wildcat all the way up until like the fourth quarter of a game and finished. Shadur, just unlike the stream. Yeah, I don't. Do you have a best ball tool? I've seen those. I have best ball overlay. I don't have it active at the moment because there's like, so what best ball overlay does is it just it reads your whole portfolio and you can check your you got to check your exposures, like, and combinations and stuff. So, but yeah, like if you want tools, like there are many tools out there. Best Ball Overlay is one of the best ones. It like you get to see all your combinations and everything. It's pretty good. You got a 1099 without pinking anything big. I mean, it's possible, like, because like if you get like 2 top 10 finishes, like you probably like if you get 2 like 9th place finishes, you could get one, but it also depends on how many drafts you do, right? The more drafts you do, the higher that number has to be. But yeah, I've lost money the last 2 years. No reason to lie about it. The information's out there. Like Flock Fantasy just implemented one. Yeah, Flock's tools are pretty awesome. There's a lot of them. The ETR tools, like, really good. Sidekick is good. I could just pay for one of them for the whole year, but I mean, I don't lie about like, I've never said that I've been successful at Best Ball. My first year, which was 3 years ago, I did 27 Best Ball Mania teams, and I had 2 in the semis. And I lost money that year too, but I only had like 900 in and got like 700 back or something. All right, so Jonathan Brooks, by the way, fully cleared for off season. That's pretty big news for anybody who hadn't heard that. That was some of the news I was going to go over today. I think that that's a pretty big deal. All right, so Omar Cooper. Do we want to do that, or do we want to get another one of these RBs? We didn't. I think I want one of these. Well, let's say Cooper. Let's just do the thing. Brooks versus Chupa was in cut. Wars in, absolutely. All I had to do was have 4 second place finishes in BBM pods in week 16 and a 5th place in my other BBM. What place did you get in the pointer, sir? After last year, I realized I suck at Best Ball. I don't necessarily think I'm great at it. I love it though. Give me 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I had to turn my fan on. It's like that perfect degree to where the AC kicks on sometimes, but it's muggy enough that it doesn't do anything, and it's just sticky. Yeah, I'm out here lying to everybody. You caught me, Mike Rob. You caught me. Do you do any of the big tournament? Or do you do like the 10 to 12 teamers? What do you mean about the 10 to 12 teamers? Like, are you talking like the pods like these? Like I don't fully understand that question. Yeah, I totally got that already done. Like, in and out. Yeah, poo, take a poo. No, I did cash game the very first year, and that's actually where I made money. But got my first IU share today at 198. Didn't realize it was because of the news. How you doing, Mr. Master? How we doing? Absolutely. Bayou's on to me. Can't sneak anything past him. But yeah, Brandon Ayuk. Teams have been trying to get a hold of him and they can't. Like, What is he doing? But it's in my Discord. Peppertoni posted it. Basically, some teams have been interested in trading for him, and they've been trying to get a hold of him, and they can't reach him, apparently. Which seems really weird. Like the basic leagues where only like, oh yeah, the cash games. I haven't done those for a while. If we get enough people here that want to do stuff, like I could do one with the viewers if people wanted to do a cash game for fun, like, but we'd have to be able to make sure we got like all 12 people or whatever. Do I want to take? Let's just take our fourth quarterback here. I think Carson Beck will move up in this contest. Like we got Lamar and Chuck to get us there. Shadur and Beck probably start at the end of the season. Yeah. Before this, it was the Niners who couldn't reach him. Now other teams can't. Yeah, absolutely. Right, like, because he does one away, but yeah. What do you love? This? How we doing, JT? How we doing? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for hitting the like. It's yeah, so by the way, Mister, I believe this is the first time I've seen you comment. Welcome to the crew, sir. Welcome to the crew. Superflex, Charles. Superflex. Yeah, why not? Why not, Charles? Last year you needed way more than one quarterback with Lamar. Like what? I don't really feel like I'm weak at any position right now, right? Like I just need to find places for points. Carson Beck's going to start game, and some of these score less points than people. Some of those scores less points than people who don't play and are injured. No wonder your team doesn't look as good. What do you mean, Charles? Like, what doesn't look good about this? Like, just curious. Like, because I took Carson Beck over Jalen Naylor, over Dylan Sampson. Yeah, I was like, what we like. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think Carson Beck is any good at all. Like, I don't think he's good at all. Yeah. So Alvin Kamara, like, I could double up this backfield with Tyler Shuck. I don't really love where my team's at, to be honest with you. We're going to take Jeremy Bernard, and then we'll just take a running back on the way back around. But we have Genty, Kenneth Walker, ETN, and Jonathan Brooks. Kamara would be a handcuff here, but also a stack. I think I'm going to be good with just Tucker Kraft and Juwan Johnson as well. It is fire or on fire? Which one? It's one or the other. It's either on fire or it is fire. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Or in the chat, what do you think? Is it fire or is it on fire? So we go ahead and take Alvin Kamara. Hopefully he doesn't retire. Just get us some points. We got 3 more picks left. Probably gonna end with a 4-6-8-2. Like I'm really not gonna worry too much about the tight end position here. I may be late, but the field general just dropped. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That's exactly what we're. That's why we got Carson Beck, guys. Like, believe me, I'm not taking Carson Beck in Best Ball Mania. Not right now, for sure. Like, absolutely. Like, you think I'm taking Carson Beck in round 15? Come on, guys. Come on, JT. You're better than that. I love Lamp. What's up, Jones? How we doing? Surface us later rivals and read off your team. All right. Lamar Jackson at the 102. Tyler Shuck. Shadur Sanders because we hate ourselves. And because we hate ourselves, we also added Carson Beck. We love pain over here. We got RBs, Ashton Genty, Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, Jonathan Brooks, and the handcuff that is Alvin Kamara. Wide receivers, DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Alec Pierce, Concepcion for the stack, Omar Cooper, Jeremy Bernard, and then Tucker Kraft and Juwan Johnson. Round 15, Carson Beck in this BBM? Yeah, right? Yeah, come on, JT. Come on, give me some credit. I may not be the best streamer, but like I'm better than that. Come on. Come on. Superflex rooms are always fun on day one. Absolutely. They really are. And like I think that one of Shador or this contest I think is going to fill before we get like actual news on Shador or Watson. So we do not know yet. There's not really been any craft news. Like, it is kind of scary at this, like a little scary, because there's just been no news. But like, you really want me to take Mason Taylor? You really want me to take Mason Taylor? I'm going to take Damon Claiborne. Just an upside swing as my last running back. I actually do think I probably need to take another tight end, though. Which could take one of these guys. We'll take Devon Bailey. We'll play this like we'll play the stack there. Just a big stack for them. We don't have any stack for Lamar. That's fine. Shadur, we got a stack for Arizona. Carson Beck. We ain't stacking him up. Jennings to Vikings. I did see that. Jennings has visited a couple teams over the last few days. Do you want to do one draft per day? I'm going to do multiple drafts today. I normally ask for likes to get there. Here's the goal. I'm going to do another draft no matter what. It's going to be a Superflex draft. If we get to 40 likes by the end of that draft, I'll do a third draft. So if we get to 40 likes by the end of the next draft, I'll do a third draft. Usually I give like a 25 like goal at this point to do a second one, but generally it's going to happen. Give this man some likes. I don't like from you, JT, from you, I don't need likes. From you, I need some respect. I need you to respect me enough to not think I took Carson Beck and BBM in round 15, sir. Just so we're on the same page. I'll hit the life pick if take Beck back to back. Can't wait to get home to draft. Are you on the way home, Quill? Let me know. Do you do regular redraft or I do all of it. I do dynasty. I don't do a lot of redraft, but I do some dynasty for sure. I'm actually trying to trade. Let me know what you guys think. I'm offering up Luther Burden for the 102 in this year's, like basically for Carnell trade straight up right now. If you don't hit the like button, I hope you step on a Lego barefoot. Thanks, Bayou. I thought the same. Back in round 15 at PPM. Maybe you need to give me some respect too. Like a little. I'm not saying a lot of respect. A little respect. We could do that. We're not going to. I just said we could. We're going to take Theo Johnson. Theo Johnson's going to get some play. So here's the team. We got a 4-6-7-3. We got Lamar Jackson, Tyler Shuckshooter, Sanders, and Carson Beck. Running backs: Ashton Jeanty, Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, Jonathan Brooks, Alvin Kamara, Damon Claiborne. Wide receivers: DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Alec Pierce, Casey Concepcion, Omar Cooper, Jeremy Bernard, Devon Vele. Tight ends: Tucker Kraft, Juwan Johnson, Theo Johnson, Double Johnson, and Tucker. That's what we got here. Feels like a solid team. Not a great team, but a solid team. It's the first Superflex draft. I think it's fine. If you're here and I don't review your team, let me know. We got Pepper Tony, 4-5-7-4. Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, Bryce Young, and Aaron Rodgers. Running backs: Bijan, Javonte Williams, Travion Henderson, J.K. Dobbins, Dylan Sampson. Wide receiver: Amon-Ra, Christian Watson, Quentin Johnson, Stephon Diggs, Calvin Ridley, Ryan Flournoy, Elijah Surratt. Tight end: George Kittle, I think is pretty good in this contest. Specifically, Andrews, Dulcich, and Gesicki. The extra roster spot allows you to add some extra volume at the bottom. I like this team better than mine. I think I'm going to like drafting at the back end in these drafts more than the front, honestly. Based on what I want to do this year. We got a 3-8-7-2. We got Caleb Williams, Kyler Murray, and Tua Tagovailoa. Pulled Tua up, which I think is fine. Running back: Omarion Hampton, Jordan Mason, and Aaron Jones. Taking that backfield: Jonah Coleman, Tank Bigsby, Nicholas Singleton, Katron Allen, and Jordan James. You got a lot of bodies. And then Jefferson, Burden, Rome, Jordan Addison, Metcalf, Jennings, Zachariah Branch, Colson Loveland, and T.J. Hawkinson. So that's a pretty solid team. You got double stacks in both. Like, you got big stacks here. Big stacks. Mr. Big Stacks. Like, you just fully stacked out two teams. That's all you did. And you still got enough at running back to, like, cobble together some good weeks. We got 0 here. Got a 5-6-6-3. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Whenever I was at the front end of the draft, I needed a quarterback last year. I took him in round 18, 19 usually. So we got 0. Drake May, Jordan Love, Deshaun Watson, Marcus Mariota, and Carson Wentz. Running back: Kyron Williams, Quinshon Judkins, Chuba Hubbard, Tyrone Tracy, Brian Robinson, Kamani Vidal. That works. You got plenty of bodies there. Tracy and B-Rob feel like values to me. CeeDee Lamb, Rashee Rice, Zay Flowers, Mekhi Lemon, Jaden Reed, Jaden Higgins. Tight end: Hunter Henry, Dalton Schultz, and Cade Otton. That is a solid team. We will do Huday's team as well. We got 3683. Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Daniel Jones. Running backs, Achan, Ramondre, Jalen Warren, Pacheco, Mike Washington, Ray Davis. Like weaker than I like, but you've seen what I done. I had only one position. That was running back. Wide receiver, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Josh Downs, Khalil Shakir, Chris Bell, Stribling, and Franklin. This is a really, really fun wide receiver room as well. Kyle Pitts, Dalton Schultz, and Eli Stowers. Another fun team. Yeah, like we're all kind of relearning this year, to be honest. I know I muted my Discord. All right. It's she gone. All right, we got Alex here. 5672. Jalen Hurts, Michael Penix, Kirk Cousins. So you went with the elite quarterback. I'm bad. Says Danimals. I'm bad. I think you're the last team we're going to review, so we'll see if you're bad. Jalen Hurts, hero quarterback. And then you're just taking some shots here. I don't like. I think you want some teams in your portfolio like this: Penix, Kirk Cousins, Taylor Green, Mac Jones. Running back: Jonathan Taylor, DeAndre Swift, Chris Rodriguez, Woody Marks, Sean Tucker, Kalen Black. Feels like enough at running back to me. Wide receiver: Drake London, Olave, Egbuka, Devontae Adams, Michael Wilson, Denzel Boston, Trey Tucker. Tight ends: Barack Bowers and A.J. Barner. So I will say, in general, I think I'm going to be lighter at, like, I think that this specific contest, I'm going to be lighter at tight end. In contests, like, if I take a Bowers or a McBride or somebody like that, I am going to stop early because, like, it's not like BBM where you have a 1 of 14, 1 of 16, or 1 of 14, 1 of 12, like to where it's a lot harder to like make, like that's way harder to get through, right? You got to beat 4 more teams. When it's a 1 of 8 into a 1 of 6, like if you have like basically any 2 tight ends can kind of get you through in most years. This past year, all of the tight end spikes, like throughout the entire season, happened in weeks 15, 16, 17, right? Like, so it was kind of a weird season, and maybe it just felt that way. But like, I think that like going lighter at tight end does make sense in this. I only went 3 because I have Kraft. If Kraft's good to go week 1, like I will wish that I didn't take a third. We got one more team review to do, and then we'll get through the chat. We got a 5-5-6-4 here. We got Matthew Stafford, Cam Ward, Geno Smith, Mendoza, and Flacco. That's a lot at quarterback, but you waited a while. You waited a little while. CMC, Derrick Henry, Rico Dowdle, Tyler Algier, Justice Hill. So you took 3, and you're just going to lean on those 3. Wide receiver, Puka. So you still got an elite wide receiver. T. Higgins, Cortland Sutton, Michael Pittman, Wandale, and Deebo Samuel. And then Chig, Pat Fry, Njoku, T. Ferg. Very solid team by Danimals. I would have definitely, it's a solid team, like, and it's pick 206, it's whatever. I would have added another RB instead of the 4th tight end. And that's because of the structure of 1 of 8 and 1 of 6. I probably wouldn't have went a 4th tight end, but what do I know? I didn't win this last year, you know. I kind of mentioned this earlier. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Now, if it's like Brissett plus Carson Beck, where you're like it's capital based, right? Like if you go Mendoza at 86 and then Kirk Cousins at 131, like you spend an 8th and an 11th to secure one position, right? So you're basically trading Michael Pittman and Carnell Tate for Christian McCaffrey, right? So like in those situations, I think it's fine. And kind of like Carson Beck, and it depends on how late the quarterback's going. So like Shadur plus Deshaun, like I'm probably not going to do it, but yeah, I love Carson Beck. I'm taking him every draft. What's up, Goofy Chicken? The Best Ball Marathon will be Sunday. This Sunday, we're going for 12 hours. Gonna get through a bunch of this chat real quick. We got Lutz. I heard some clown tout him as a writer in a stream last night. Well, and then Superflex come out, and he's definitely going to. Definitely going to rise in this contest. Free advice is don't listen to people who make a living from hot takes. Absolutely. Hey, no problem. I'm here for fun for the most part. What's the point of handcuffing in this? You aren't redrafting. You have more than one bullet. Yeah, like, well, the point is, like, I get that. I also think that, like, if you get the handcuffing quarterback thing is one of those things that, like, if you completely got shut out at quarterback because you, like, tried to push and then the room went crazy, like, I could see going Shadur plus Watson for quarterback 2 on a turf. Or I could see if you had Mendoza as your quarterback 2, also stacking Kirk Cousins and just being done at those 3. Now, and then adding one later. But like in a situation where you don't get boxed out, I don't like it. But if you do get completely boxed out, I think it's fine. But I definitely am not going out of my way to do it. If you can spend late capital to guarantee points, it's the only reason you do it. Yeah, well, only in like unique backfields. Or like last year, I had a bunch of Jaden Daniels and I had a bunch of Mariota, but I never had them together. 4 quarterback team and it's all Browns. There's the meta. Pepper Tony's unlocked Superflex. Pepper Tony unlocked Superflex just then. All right. We're getting ready to join another draft here. And that's what I was doing last year. This right here. I took a lot of Tyler Shuck in like round 12, and you could secure the whole room in round 18 with Spencer Rattler. And at that point, like in those situations, it does make some sense. I did that quite a bit. But like whenever you start spending like decent capital on both, it doesn't feel good at all to me. But I don't have the data available. I haven't looked through the data. So I don't, Mike Robb would probably know a little bit more about that. No tornado. Apparently all the roads around me were flooded last night. There were branches in all the roads. People couldn't get to work. I was here streaming, man. That's not affected. Not affected at all. Anyway, we're going to jump in another field general. And we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the grind. Fury. Endless. Relentless. Fantasy. Reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right. We are back. We are filled. What do we got? We get the 102 again. We got Alex at the 101. We got Who Hames at the 2. We got Game Tied at the 3. JT at the 4. Foray Wayne at the 5. Lutz at the 6. Chris, is this Chris Burkle? Let me know at the 7. We got Danimals at the 9. 0 at the 10. Dak at the 11. Sladen at the 12. I don't know T-Bay. And I am not positive if that's Chris Burkle, but it looks like it could be Chris Burkle. Uh, back over here. For the, hey, you got in. I thought your 4 quarterback, Beck, and the 15th was a puppy, not a baby. Okay. No, it was not like I could see Carson Beck getting drafted in puppies, but like, are we really gonna do that in around like that early, right? Like, are we really gonna do that? That feels like a stretch. All right, so JT pulls Bijan up ahead of the other quarterbacks. Who at the 2? I do think that these quarterback prices are way off, though. I will say that. Now I don't want Zero. Like Zero got the 10 spot again and got Drake May again. We might. Lutz is great on streaming, you know, for his condition. It was maybe even excellent. Yeah, Lutz did an awesome job last night. I was not aware that Mason Taylor had 0 missed tackles forced. Like on the season. Like that was news to me. I had not realized that. 0 missed tackles forced. That is, people want to know why Kenyon Sadiq went. Like, I heard that and I'm like, well, it actually makes a little more sense now. Now, it doesn't make sense to do that plus Omar Cooper in my mind, but you still do need a slot receiver and a tight end, right? So, but yeah, we need to get to 40 likes by the end of this draft to do a third draft. So we need 13 likes. We have 19 rounds. We can get there. So there's definitely something that I think is an advantage in Superflex. We'll see if I'm able to do that at all today or not. I wasn't planning on drafting all night, but I'm probably going to be drafting all night now because of this contest. Like, day one Superflex just feels awesome. So we're going to have like the same choices we did last time. I'll take James Cook here. If Love or Murray fall to you, you have to click them. I disagree. We're going to go with Kenneth Walker again. I think Kenneth Walker is very underpriced. Like, not underpriced. I think he's correctly priced. I just think that he's the top guy of the and Derrick Henry Barkley tier. I think that our offense, like, I think that they're going to be a run first team this year. Now, I don't want all of my Lamar. Like, if I was to get the next Lamar team I get, I'm not going to take him. But I have, like, the other one was a Genty team, right? Now, I would have went Cook Genty for sure. But I think Cook Walker, like, definitely, you know, just combination stuff. Like, playing DFS a lot last year, I learned that, like, the most important thing, honestly, is combos. And, like, although you still have to get the combo to the finals, you still need to, like, how do I put it? Like, the combination that gets you all the way through matters a lot. Now, you have to be able to have that combination with the combination that scores good in the finals. And in the dailies, all you have to do is find that specific combination. So, they're different combinations, but like the combination is what, that's what gives you advantages over chances to get to finals, is to not have the same team built over and over. Now, if your goal is to get 25 teams to finals and ship all of them, you can draft 80% of all the same players and hope that you just have the golden ticket, right? But to get spreading your bets is just there's a reason a lot of people spread bets. Lute says, kindest words you ever had for me, Mike Rob. You're officially forgiven for stealing Kyler from me. So we'll see what happens here at quarterback. We'll see if somebody falls or not. It's not one or the other. Are we talking about combination? Yeah. You can take heavy stands while diversifying combos. Yeah, well, I'm saying you could do 80% of all the same, all players, right? But I think having 2 or 3 bigger stands and then diversifying around those stands makes a lot of sense. That's kind of and what you consider a big stand is different than what somebody else may consider a big stand as well. So we got we'll see if we get we'll take Baker here. Actually, yeah, we're just going to take Baker Mayfield there. Have a different team build than we had before. Do we want A.J. Brown here? I think I'm going to go ahead and take Malik Willis. Give myself a ton of single week upside there with Lamar and Malik. I thought he wasn't here. I take back my comment. Kyler is for the streets. Never can claim his as your own. I think Kyler is a really good pick. Right now, for sure. I don't think you can take him over. I don't think you should take him over Kenneth Walker. Ever. Maybe Achane, maybe Henry. But I mean, the market's the market, so. And I still do think that Bo Nix and Bo Nix for sure needs to go ahead of Kyler. That offense is just going to be better this year. They're going to score more points. So, what we got? So, we got Sam Darnold there. I wonder, it looks like there's a lot more receivers that come back around pick 71 to 74 this year, too. So, I really like the tier of round 5 BBM receivers, 4 and 5. I think that they're kind of backwards. The ADPs on all of them are backwards, but I do like that tier quite a bit. So CJ Stroud, just looking at these teams, I kind of like the back end teams. I think going 2 skill position into 3 back end quarterbacks, I think that looks really strong, or maybe even 2. All right, so everything up top it's only wide receivers. That's it. That's all we got here. We got Ladd. We got Luther. We got Mike Evans. Is Igbuka available? Igbuka did. They just went. So Alex at the one hole has 3 quarterbacks already. I was gonna try a late hero RB, but I chickened out. I'll do some for sure. We're gonna take Scatabo and kind of be done at RB there. I think that DJ Moore is pretty mispriced. Do I want Waddle? Do I want Rome? We'll take a Jalen Waddle share here. I think it's fine. Stacking up Malik Willis with Jalen Waddle, you know. We're gonna act like they never got traded. That's what we're doing. Let's see what people in the room are doing. We got Sladen over here. JSN, Trevor Lawrence, Matt Stafford, McBride, Travion, David Montgomery. This is actually what I want to do this year a lot. And the reason I don't think I'm going to like the front end very much is because I think there's a clear top X amount of receivers. I think from Amon-Ra all the way up, I'm going to build hero wide receiver a lot. So like what Lutz did here, Gibbs plus Jefferson, like I might have went London, I might not have. I probably would have taken a quarterback there, but like this style is what I want right now. I think if you can get Gibbs or Bijan and get St. Brown, Jefferson, Lamb, or Puka, or any of those guys back, I think you do it. Like, I think that taking one of these receivers, and that because you only need to start 2 receivers. If you can lock up one position, like one receiver spot, I think it's going to just completely help you throughout the whole season. I think I'm going to do a lot of hero, like absolute hero wide receivers in this. Like take one there and then not take another one till like round 10 and build out a bunch of RBs and stuff. Last year for the top 100 regular season finisher, they averaged 7.59 wide receivers on their build and 5.76 running backs. Yeah, and like, I kind of think that like you take the stud at each position and then you build out your team. Because like we're looking for spike weeks, right? Like it's not like you're building it's not like you're building a dynasty team or something, right? So, and I just made a dynasty pick. I was just the guy to break the IDP threshold in the IDP league. It was me. I took Max Crosby. I took the guy who's going to be super mad about the way things have played out. That was me. I did it. All right, so tight ends. What do I want here? We got our 3 quarterbacks. Like, we're going to be good there. We're going to take Alec Pierce. And then we're going to take... What do we like here? I don't like Jordan Addison next, maybe? Parker Washington, maybe? Superflex. How are we doing? By the way, we still need 10 more likes. At 10 more likes, we're going to do a third draft. So, I mean, I'm going to be drafting all night. It's just a matter of if you guys want to draft with me or not. we are taking Tony Pollard there. That's what we're doing. Alec Eilmaner was a beast and advanced 12.8% of his teams, clearing the average results. I doubt he gets there this year. So we got 7.59 wide receivers on their build and 5.76 for RBs. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, it's just 3-6-8-3, basically, right? The average build is going to win a decent amount of the time. I do need to go back and look at what the... let me pause for a second. Tony Pollard goes at 98. Jadarian Price goes at 82. I'm almost Tony Pollard straight up over him. Am I crazy for that or not? Am I crazy? So let's see what Danimals is doing. We got Caleb Williams, CMC, Pickens, Rice, Bucky Irving, Colson Loveland, Daniel Jones, Jacoby Brissett, Tucker Kraft. I don't mind that. Where did we see him for $12 million? All right. Where did you see that? I'm looking, but I can't find it right now. Oh, the tag's $15 million. Got it. Yeah, it's right. Like, he's not playing for money. He's playing because he wants to win. 10% tender raise, yeah. And, like, if he plays, it's because he wants to come back and play with McCarthy and all that stuff, right? I would love to get Godwin back with Baker. That would feel really nice. I don't think it happens, though. I do think Jaden Reed is a better pick straight up to Godwin. I'll take Kyle Pitts, though, if he makes it. So we'll take Ricky here. We got... Like, at this point, like, I push tight end. I don't love it anymore. We'll go with Pittman. Yeah, we'll add Michael Pittman here. Like a nice solid squad here of wide receivers. So the team right now, we got a 3-4-4-0. Sorry, I haven't been servicing the audio listeners well enough. I apologize for that. We got Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, and Malik Willis. Running backs, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Scatabo, Tony Pollard. Wide receiver, Jalen Waddle, Alec Pierce, Ricky Pearsall, and Michael Pittman Jr. I think I do like this team a little better. I like I like Genty over Cook, honestly. But I think the rest of the team built out better. He made 13 something last year. Yeah, you say he's not going to play for 15. It is a slap in the face. He gets 10% more, but he was willing to play last year. It kind of sounds like you think he should play again. Am I misreading this? Also, for those of you who don't know, DraftKings over here, if you just log into DraftKings, come over here, you could just try a $3 DraftKings lobby for free. At least I had the option. Claim a $3 best ball for free. And then if you enter one, I don't know where it is, but like I entered one of the $25 ones. And whenever I entered the $25 best ball, I got a free $25 ticket as well. So it was a buy one, get one deal. I don't know if that's still going on. I did that draft yesterday. I still have the ticket. The ticket is alive until 9/9. The $25 best ball is the $3 you have to apply. Okay, that's auto. And then yeah, you have to go into the claim on the on that. What's the time frame for the $25 one? The $25 buy one. Oh, it's all season. So yeah, you don't even have to be in there. So DraftKings are putting out pretty good promos already, which feels pretty good. So we're gonna go with Kittle if he makes it here. I don't remember getting that last year, but that was a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. So we got... I might just pull Andrews up. Yeah, we're just going to get the Lamar stack. We're just going to pull Andrews up. We're not going to worry about the ADP there. We're just going to do the thing. We're going to wait on the next one. And we're just going to take, we're going to take Jalen Coker here. 20 rounds, softer field, bigger prize pool. Yeah, it is a softer field overall. Like, did you see the one? Worse advance rates, haven't found it to be worse. Like, it's a softer field to get out of your initial pod in general, but like you're just playing against better teams in the playoffs. Like last year to get through, like I didn't get any DK to the final. I done like 150 drafts or something. And like to get to the finals, you had to have like 200 points, like in both weeks. Like both weeks, week 15 and 16, you had to have over 200 points just because everybody's teams was like insane. It is full PPR. So like, let's say you take away 25 points. Like that is a lot. That's because this is not false. This is not a false statement. You got me. You got me. Yeah, the 3-point bonuses and all that come in pretty big. Because they do the 100-yard per like receiving, the 100-yard rushing, and the 300-yard, and it's +3. So you basically get like I think it's 1 point. Is it 1 point for every 25 passing or 30 over there? I can't remember. But like the 300-yard bonus, like if you got Joe Burrow who gets 300 yards all the time, like he's basically getting 30 rushing yards worth of points for free. He's not getting the rushing touchdowns that the running quarterbacks get alongside of it. But yeah, Brandon Ayuk, everybody. Brandon Ayuk's still available. Somebody should take him. Or all right. Do we want to do that? Do we want to do this? We got Taylor Green available. So Carson Beck actually went a lot earlier here. He went at 157. I got him at 170. I'm a genius. I'm a genius, guys. I took him at 170. You guys took him a 157. Deal with it. I know. I know it all. I know everything. We got Pacheco, Brian Robinson, Braylon Allen, all decent picks. Emmett Johnson, probably not with him. We're going to take Stephon Diggs here. He did visit Baltimore recently as well. Underdog pays you even if you don't ship. DK doesn't. If you ship, all the contests are nice if you ship. Yeah. Yeah, like DK, I'm not as big of a fan of the new DK setup as everybody else is. Like 3 out of over 1,000 people get $1 million. Like after you get the 1 of 12, 1 of 12, 1 of 12, or the 2 of 12, 1 of 12, 1 of 12. You're worried about ease of playoffs to drafters with no playoffs. Well, right, yeah, you don't, but like, you're also not playing to lose all of your money whenever you did well. You know, like, if you get 25th on DraftKings, like, it's a pretty good season, but like, I don't know. Let's compare what like the middle prices are. So 25th's 40K. That's actually pretty good. And on BBM, I don't have BBM up or Underdog up, except for the window I'm drafting in right now. So BBM 25th place pays 50K. So you get 10K more, but you're also playing against 666 more people. And on DK, you're playing against over 1,000 more people. Yeah, DK is actually better this year. Like, yeah, they changed a lot of stuff. I haven't went through the math to see if it is better or not. Yeah, top 3 on DK is great because it's 3, 2, 1, right? Right, but like you're still playing against the 1,088 other people. And it raised in price, which the price raise is one reason why they could get there as well. Like it's like, I'm not saying it's a bad structure. It's like all of these contests. You find the structure that you prefer and you play there. It's your bankroll. You play it how you want. We're going to take Malik Washington. And are we going to take Katron Allen here? I was kind of hoping Cade Otton came back, honestly. Yeah, we're going to take Katron. That's what we're going to do here. So let's go through the team again. We got a 3-5-7-2 right now. Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, and Malik Willis. Running backs, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Cam Scatterbo, Tony Pollard, Katron Allen. Wide receiver, Jalen Waddle, Alec Pierce, Ricky Pearsall, Michael Pittman, Jalen Coker, Stephon Diggs, Malik Washington. Tight end, Mark Andrews, Juwan Johnson. Seems fine to me. By the way, it looks like we got 3 rounds to get 8 more likes. At 8 more likes, I'm going to do a third draft. If we don't get there, I'll log off and I'll draft off stream in easier lobbies. It'll be fantastic. It's not about playing for min caches. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, well, whenever, that's why, like, all these like Underdog is putting more people in the finals in all these contests. Like, in my mind, I would almost rather just play, like, if I'm going to have 2,000 people in the finals, why not just play that daily slate? Right? Like, that's, I get it. We can't do that all season, but I kind of want to feel like I have a real chance when I get to a finals instead of have a fake chance. Because if I get to a finals of 680 people, at no point am I going to feel like I'm probably going to win all the money. Like at 300 people, I still feel like there's a chance, but not much. Like I prefer smaller final sizes because I want it to feel like my getting the path. Like, I think the path getting there should matter some. And it does. No, like, the path always matters, but you don't get rewarded at all in some of these situations. Because, like, in DK, if you get a team to the finals, you only get $1,000 back out of $3,750. Yes, the top end is awesome, but you have to finish in the top 1% of that finals week to really achieve really, really good stuff. We're gonna take Surratt probably. That booty Horton turn probably saved my draft. Uh-oh. It's not that you're trying to min cash. Like, I'm not saying that the goal is to go min cash. I'm just saying that, like, you shouldn't get punished when you get there. Is all. Like, I feel like if you get, yeah, nobody said trying to min cash. Not sure. Well, yeah, like that's not at all what we're talking. Like, it's like when you've succeeded to get to the finals and you still get completely trounced. Like, does that feel good? Like, you're not going to get a finals team every year. Like, you're just not, unless you're Herzig up until last year, right? So, like, not getting paid at all, but like, now you're going to have some other money from other advancing teams, stuff like that as well. But like, only getting 1,000 back and then still having to finish at the top. I disagree. Like, I like the feeling before I got trounced. Likes are hard. Let's buy your entry. I guess that works. How we doing, Sladen? Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I guess they don't want to. Like the stream, but I appreciate the. I appreciate it. I will definitely do another one. We got and by the way, memberships are coming soon. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to offer. Like, what are things you think, like, whenever I add memberships, I will do the normal only review teams from members, probably. But I think that because, like, right now, like, it takes forever to review teams, right? And like, whenever we get to pre-draft next year, I'll probably start doing all of them all the time again. No, it is. It's a good, like, I'm not hating. You never get 100% to, like, no, I totally get it. I thought you were quitting. I mean, offer the barbecue recipe. I mean, I could definitely offer my barbecue recipe. It's straight fire, I'll tell you that. So one of my bosses does, they do barbecue competitions, and they've won the local competitions like every year. Their best friend says my barbecue's better. And a lot of other people say it is. But, like, I don't know about that. Like, because they actually smoke theirs. I don't smoke mine. I cheat. I throw it in a crock pot. Call me Philip Rivers. I'm back in. Let's finally get this Tampa Bay stack with Ted Hurst. I do boneless barbecue or boneless smoked barbecue chicken thighs. I'll tell you, they're awesome. And the reason I use thighs is because the fat content of the thighs make it to where, like, it doesn't dry out when you cook it. So you look like I do good at barbecue. That's kind of a compliment. But if you eat wings, does that make you a cannibal? I mean, I'm not eating owl wings. I'm eating chicken wings. It's fine. It's fine. Absolutely. Like, they really are. Oh, we got a 3-5-9-3 here. We got Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, and Malik Willis. Running backs, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Cam Scatterbo, Tony Pollard, Katron Allen. Wide receivers, Jalen Waddle, Alec Pierce, Ricky Pearsall, Michael Pittman Jr., Jalen Coker, Stephon Diggs, Malik Washington, Elijah Surratt, and Ted Hurst. So we got then we got Andrews, Juwan Johnson, Greg Dulcich. So we have a double stack here in Miami. We have a single stack with Ted Hurst. And then we have a double stack with Mark Andrews and Elijah Surratt as well. I think it's a pretty solid team. I think stopping at the 5th running back makes sense here. Just stepped in and heard fat content of the thighs. Hey, this is a different style of Who Stream. We're just laying it all out there today. That's what we're doing. All right, we got Alex at the 101. We got a 3-7-7-3. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Tyler Shuck. Running backs, we got Ashton Jeanty, Ramondre Stevenson, Ja'Cory Cross-Kamara, Brian Robinson, Emmanuel Wilson. Who's gone wild? That's good. Who's after dark? Yeah. Sean Tucker, Malik Davis. Malik Davis should probably have an ADP, and he does not. Shout out to Lutz mentioning that yesterday. Wide receiver, Chris Olave, Luther Burden, DJ Moore, Parker Washington, Romeo Dobbs, Deshaun Stribling, Skylar Bell. And then tight ends, we got Jake Ferg, Dalton Kincaid, Hunter Henry. I like it. I mean, I'm going to like most of these teams. I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes, Tyler Shuck, and Josh Allen, man. Like, I love that. And Ashton Jeanty, I personally have above. Some people will hate this. I have him above CMC and Jonathan Taylor. Call it what it is. I personally like him more this season for that. I don't think Mike Washington, like, I like Mike Washington, but, like, he's like best case scenario for Ashton Jeanty getting absolute, like, god tier usage. We got game tight 4-5-8-3 here. Jaden Daniels, Jackson Dart, Tua Tagovailoa, and Mariota. So you do the Jaden Daniels, Mariota thing. I don't think it's bad. I just didn't go there. Running backs: Devon Achane, Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams, Judkins, and Algier. This feels fine. Feels fine. Like, I think Algier at 166 is like almost he slipped too far range. Wide receiver, Terry McLaurin. I love his price. Marvin Harrison, Matthew Gold, and you got it stacked. Matthew Golden, Travis Hunter, Darnell Mooney, Antonio Williams for the double, Malachi Fields, and you stole my bell. Kyle Pitts, Isaiah Likely, and Chiga Okonkwo. Another really, really solid team here. So, no, I'm not gonna make big like. So in pre-draft, I had 15% Amon-Ra. I have Amon-Ra as my 105, 106, and I have Genty as my 107, basically. But like, I also don't put that in my ranks because I know if I do that, I'm going to get an insane amount, right? So, like, I do temper my ranks to ADP because I personally want my bigger stands to be later, like my big exposure stands. I don't mind having bigger fades, like having fades in the early rounds, but I don't want as big of stands in the early rounds. I personally am more comfortable having the late stands. Genty after CD, Amon-Ra. Yeah, CD, JJ, Amon. That's kind of like, I moved it, like, you'll see my rankings later. Do you have max exposure you don't want to exceed? I try to not exceed 25%. Like in pre-draft, I had 28% Omar Cooper, but that was because his price was just too good. I'm not taking Genty ahead of CMC and JT, but I'm taking, like, I have him ranked, like I have him ranked above those two, but I'm not taking him above those two because I don't want zero CMC and Genty as well. I try not to exceed 52%. All right, so back to this. We just reviewed that team. Back to JT. 6 quarterbacks. What are you on, sir? What are you on? 5, 6, 3. Quarterbacks, we got Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields. I see what you're on. I see exactly what you're on. Just, you're on hopes and prayers out here. Nothing but hopes and prayers. We got Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, Joe Flacco, Gardner Minshew, and Tyson Bagent. Bijan, Saquon, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams. Like, wow. Your plan is to flex, like, start 4 RBs every week. Tyson Bagent. I don't think he's a horrible best. Like, the problem is I don't want 5 Tyson Bagents on my team. It is the problem. I just don't want. I don't think Bagent's a bad pick. I just don't want 5 of them on one team. Wide receivers: Jameson Williams, Roma Dunze, DK Metcalf, Chris Godwin, Brandon Ayuk. By the way, I'm not. I pulled Ayuk off my boards after today's comment or stuff. Jeremy Bernard, tight end Travis Kelce, Dallas Goedert, and Dalton Schultz. I honestly don't absolutely hate it. I think that the Kyron pick should have just been a quarterback. You were trying something. But I think if you just added a real quarterback with Kyron, and then you went Rodgers and 4 of those guys, I think I like it a lot. But with these 5 running backs, you should be able to hit your flex, maybe with Superflex, most weeks with RB. I don't think it's an awful strategy. The problem is that some of these guys have to be starting in week 17. That's the problem. We got 4-8. We got a 4-6-7-3. We got Joe Burrow, Bo Nix, Cam Ward, and Mac Jones. Breece Hall, Jonah Coleman, Mike Washington, Emmett Johnson, Tank Bigsby, Damon Claiborne. So you went Hero RB. Amon-Ra, Nico, Evans, Tyson, Sutton, Jaden Reed, Wan'Dale Robinson, George Kittle, Gunnar Helm, and Mike Gesicki. A lot of wide receiver for sure. I'm sure you know this, Forey, but just to comment on a lot of wide receiver. You only start 2 wide receivers in Superflex. The Superflex position comes from wide receiver. So you go 2 RBs, 2 wide receiver, 1 Superflex, and a flex. I'm not sure if you know that or not, but I thought you would. I thought you should know. Either way, we got loots. I do. Like 3 straight. I did last year. I don't think I'm going to this year. I don't think that was good. I think you need some high capital skill position player. I kind of think. Tyson Bagent is better than Caleb Williams. Screenshot this comment for when he gets traded. I mean, maybe he gets traded. We got loots here. We got a 4-6-8-2. We got Jordan Love, Bryce Young, Michael Penix, and Shadur. Running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs, Rico Dowdle, Aaron Jones, Tyler Tracy, Spears, Kamara. Wide receiver, Jefferson, Drake London, McMillan, Ladd, Naylor, Branch, Adonai Mitchell, Savion, Tyler Warren. You took Pepper Tony let you get Savion? How dare you, Pepper Tony? Pepper Tony exposed out here. Look at this. Look at this, Pepper Tony. What are you doing? Tyler Warren and A.J. Barner. Oh, Pepper Tony was in the other draft. That's my bad. My bad. But yeah, we that's a very, very solid team. Like, this is the exact strategy I want. Like, I kind of want to pick at the back end right now because I think that's where the value is. He only knows about Savion because of me. All right, we reviewed Danimal's team in the first one. We reviewed Zeros as well. We're going to do Dak's 3-6-8-3. Dak Prescott, shocker. Dak for Dak. Jared Goff, CJ Stroud, Jeremiah Love, DeAndre Swift, Chuba Hubbard, RJ Harvey, Singleton, and Kamani Vidal. Well-structured room there. You got the Lamb stack. T. Higgins, Concepcion, Jaden Higgins, Juwan Jennings, Isaac Tesla, Trey Harris, Tank Dell. This is like 2 studs, and then I really like the structure here. Sam Laporta, Sadiq, and Colby Parkinson. Love the team. I really do like that team. And then we got Slayton over here saying he bailed himself out with 2 trash wide receivers. Let's see if I agree that those 2 trash wide receivers bailed him out. We got a 4-6-8-2 here. Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford, Carson Beck, Ty Simpson. Simpson's actually a solid shout here. Travion Henderson, David Montgomery, Kyle Manungai, Chris Rodriguez, Jonathan Brooks, and LaQuint Allen. That feels pretty solid as well. Wide receiver, JSN, Brian Thomas, Cardinal Tate, Jacoby Myers, Dontavian Wicks, Christian Kirk, Keyshawn Butte, Torrey Horton. I think you were fine without them, honestly. I think you were fine without those 2. And then Trey McBride and Britton Strange. Yeah, like, this is kind of like, do I like handcuffing? Not really. But you have Lawrence, you have Beck for the end of season, and you're just trying to secure your floor in case Stafford misses a few games. Stafford is old with back injuries, so, like, do I love doing this? Not really, but I do think it does make sense. Because the round 20 pick probably isn't going to matter that often. But we are back. We are getting ready to join another field general. Get through the comments real quick before we do that. More devastating. Rodgers retire or AJ. If AJ Brown stays in Philly, it's good for me. Rodgers retiring, I had like 11% Rodgers in pre-draft. So that's worst case. But it was a gamble. I only ever took him whenever I got boxed out at quarterback as a 3rd quarterback. I just let that happen a lot. P.S. Respect on I Love Lamp. Uh, handcuffing was saucy. I've never landed a single round. Yeah, it really was kind of weird. Jennings in Minnesota would be fun. I do think you'd have to like reevaluate Jefferson and Addison's ADP if that happened, for sure. But we're going to join this field general, everybody, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the rhyme. Fury, endless, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, we instant filled, and we got the 101 instead of the 10. Last year, I ran really bad on front end picks, and I was always at the back. This year, I kind of want to run. I want to try something at the back end. I've done 3 on stream. I've got the 2 twice, and I've got the 1 this time. Hashtag streamer luck. So we got the 101. We got 0 at the 5. We got Boner at the 4. We got Shoddy at the 7. Sladen at the 8. Omega King at the 9. JT at the 11 and Danimals at the 12. I am rebranding handcuffing to platooning. It's a team effort. I get it. Monetization equals 101 city. Yeah, like so like the way the monetization stuff works, like I don't think I haven't looked into it, but I think I remember Steve saying that like the super chats, like I get the money, but I can't touch it until I hit 1,000 or something. I don't know if that's true. But either way, like I feel pretty confident that like with the direction the best ball's going and with the steam that we have as a community, that we're going to be able to get to 1,000 subs by the NFL season. And if we get to 1,000 subs by the NFL season, we're going to have a 24-hour live stream. So that is definitely on the cards. So back to the membership stuff. One thing I was going to offer, and like I'm going to make them more like ADP friendly, but I do have my own ranks for Underdog specifically. I might add other ones, but like I might add ranks if people cared for ranks. Like from me, I could add that into the membership level. And like if nothing else, you could at least look at it and know where I'm going to go in a lot of situations. Not that I lie about things anyway. That's one thing I was thinking. Like, so it'll be reviews, and then like once a month, or once every couple weeks, I'll update the Underdog ranks. I don't know if I'll ever get to like drafters ranks or like to do all 3, because it's a lot of work to like. I don't even do my own ranks for DraftKings and drafters. But if I could find a way to basically convert the one into the other, I'll probably do it. I just took Caleb over Hurts, felt good about it. Yeah, I think Caleb, like everybody, a lot of people are saying Jalen Hurts is underpriced. And Caleb Williams was overpriced. I think Caleb should just be ahead. X lookup. I'll have to do that. I haven't reached out to anybody about how to do it. I'm sure Peppertoni could help out. Appreciate the information. I'll look into that later. Like I actually spent all day today redoing my part of the day today redoing some ranks because my initial ones was bad. Like getting Drake May at 15 is awesome. The problem is that Puka went over here in the last draft, right? What's up? How are we doing, Omega? Thank you for popping in. hope you enjoy. All right. Mr. Migo. It kind of feels like you're going to be locked into the same picks over and over again with Josh Allen and Lamar. Like, I think that that's going to be a thing. So he's autoing, which means I'm not going to get any value. We're going to take Dart. Screw it. We're just going to take Kenneth Walker every draft. I guess. If we're going to pick at the front every time, I'm just going to take, like, we have 3 different Kenneth Walker builds. Like, I'm definitely going to diversify this out. And that's what the best ball overlay has, as you see on the top of the screen, is good for. I haven't seen if they've put the new update out, but the new update looks absolutely awesome. I need to re-download it. There's no real reason to have it active on my first several drafts anyway. But yeah. Like, it matters more whenever you've built out some of your portfolio and you're trying to get different exposures or different combinations. 3 quarterbacks to start. Get different. I'm good. I got 2. I got Josh Allen, Jackson Dart. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, Lamar Dart could be a combo of 800 or 17 points. Absolutely. Like, I hope I can get Jackson Dart's Bash brother and Cam Scatterbo here. Give me 1 minute. I mean, all of the stuff like the Poodle and stuff like that are going to be auto maxes. I really like the mid-dollar 20 maxes. I really like 20 max. Like, I wish they had like a $20 20 max. Like, that would be fun. Like, obviously, like, I mean, actually, does the Greyhound count? I'm definitely maxing Dalmatian, definitely maxing Greyhound. I'm definitely maxing the Golden. The Golden with all the first prize, like all the money going to first, absolutely not. And never. I will never ever join all the money to first mega field tournament. I will never do that. Just so we're clear, that's not in the cards for me. Rookie and sophomore. I didn't do it like rookie and sophomore this year is going to be like just sophomores, right? Like, it's everybody hates this rookie class so much. It's going to only be I didn't do a lot of rookie and sophomore last year for one reason. It was because like they put rookie and sophomore in the, like, it messed with the exposures, right? Like, and I really didn't like that. We're going to go AJ Brown. And Olave. No. We're going to go Higgins. We're going to go AJ Brown and Higgins. Build a little bit different style of a team this time. Rookie and sophomore. Oh, it was Bradsboro Brawl that didn't. That's right. Yeah, that's correct. Like, whichever. That was the one that I refused to do because it maxed the exposures. I didn't do a lot of rookie and sophomore last year. It was more of a an exposure, like a bankroll thing, though. To be honest, it's a fun contest for sure. But like the something I didn't max this year, or last year that I want to max this year. I want to max the Huskies. I wasn't expecting the Huskies. I didn't leave enough money in my bankroll to do it. So, like, I didn't go over the bankroll or the amount I wanted. Should be called Love and Sophomores. Yeah, it really should. Welcome back, Vaporware. How we been, sir? And by the way, on Thursday, I'm not sure if she's still here, but OSU Missy will be Who's Crew. I think it's episode 13. She was helping me figure out emojis. So like when I'm probably going to activate members for that show. And we're going to release the emojis that she was working on, that day. So we should have some emojis live for then, and we will all get to meet, OSU Missy. Look forward to that for sure. I don't have a guest scheduled for tomorrow. I do plan on doing that. Only thing I know 100% is I Love Lamp. I Love Lamp is holding strong in second place. Like it is definitely holding strong in second place there. Apparently you guys love Superflex more than Lamp. All right, let's there she is. I was going to talk to you if you're going to be around tonight. I was going to ask you about some things as well. Are we going to get our boy? Are we going to get our boy? Man, I think McLaurin's pretty underpriced. So we're going to take Scatabo. And yeah, we'll take Bryce. Yep. All right. But yeah, I look forward to that. Like, but I'm gonna Scattaboo. Need to like. I need to get a hold of Jamie because he's good with like the sounds and the music and stuff. So like, you remember what was the name of the show? I'm looking it up right now. Oh yeah. But basically, like, make a soundbite of somebody saying "Scattaboo," like Baloo, the bear from the Jungle Book. But that wasn't the one I was thinking. There's another, like, it's a bear cartoon. It was a Saturday morning cartoon. I can't remember what it was, but I basically want like a small clip of something like that. And by the way, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy the content, go ahead and give us a sub. We stream every Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Central. We also do a show with Steve every week. Luch is now a part of that show as well. It was a really good first show. A lot of people liked it, at least. I had a good time. And I put out a lot of content. I also do a Sunday night show at 5 or 6:30 p.m. Central. So your quarterback room is way stronger than they should be in Superflex. Maybe. Scrooge McDuck diving in. Like, if I win BBM, like, there's going to be some stuff. That's all I know. Yeah, I messaged him and I haven't got a reply back. But he did put a post on X today about exposures, or not exposures, about risers and fallers. So he's at least good. All right, so you talked to him earlier? Got it. All right, we'll take Rico and we'll take Tony Pollard. Secure out that running back room a little bit. Yeah, I was a little worried, like, if something actually happened to him, until I seen the tweet. So, but I haven't seen him in Fanspeak Network's chat, or maybe I missed it. He hasn't been around all day, so. So we got but we're here, and so I guess Cards doesn't like going a third quarterback here. Like it, so in Superflex, like if everybody's pushing up a third quarterback in BBM, why wouldn't you also want that in Superflex, right? Like, I think that these prices, whenever the sidekick people get there, thanks for the update, Cards. Ghost Cards out here, just ruining phones. Is this song one of those Lego videos? It's just something Jamie threw together. It honestly doesn't make a lot of sense. It had Jamie and I stayed up on Discord to talk for like 4 hours one night. And I was just showing him some like music that he hadn't seen before. And he ended up writing down all the music. He's like, I'm going to listen to that later. Instead of writing them all down, or instead of listening to them, he just threw all of them together, like in a mash, like in a way that like it makes, like it sounds fine, but like it's just the name of a bunch of songs and people who like artists and stuff. Almost always 4+ quarterback in Superflex. Like the data said that like 3.683 was pretty good according to Micron. All right, so we got Josh Allen here. Feel pretty good there. Like I will take Kittle or Gadsden if he makes it. What running backs are left? JCM goes at 118. That I have moved him up, but I still don't like love the price. All right, so we take Aranda Gadsden and Ricky Persall. For the audio listeners, we have a 3-4-3-1 here. We have Josh Allen, Jackson Dart, and Bryce Young. Running backs, we got Kenneth Walker, Cam Scadabo, Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, Ricky Persall, and Aranda Gadsden. I think so too. Well, like last year, I did a lot of like super push wide receiver, and then just take 8 of them. And like, I think you definitely need at least an alpha. I think I pushed it too far, and I had too many unusable points at at running back. Like, I built wrong is what I did. So, like, I'm definitely not going to do that same thing this year. But I do, like, I do think that the initial thought was good. I do think the initial thought of what I was doing was good. I just took it too far, right? Like, why would I ever need running back 5 before wide receiver 1? That was something I did a couple times. Like, why would I ever need that? Like, you could never hit all 5 RBs in the flex. Like maybe on a bye week, like you could hit all 4, but like then the quarterback capital I spent doesn't matter, right? So like I was wasting at least 2 picks in the first 10 rounds, like every draft. So I think that overall was a bad strategy. And I'm definitely gonna redo some things this year in the approach of it. Yeah, like I think like if you're gonna go the 3 early quarterbacks, you can't overdraft running back. Like you have to kind of like be thinner at quarterback if you're doing that. And like I did that wrong last year, and I will openly admit that was wrong. And like whenever I looked at my teams week to week as well, like the ones that I went hardcore, like the ones that like barely missed advancing were the ones that just I waited. Like I had too many points at running back. I had a lot of those, and like it felt like, why was I doing this, right? Like I would look at it and be like, it doesn't even make sense that I done this in the first. Like I don't know why I was so sure that like cobbling together those running backs would be good enough, you know. So I was planning on taking Kincaid there, who I don't love, but like with Josh Allen, I think it's fine. We're gonna double stack Bryce Young though, with Jalen Coker and Jonathan Brooks. Yeah, it is a priority. Like understanding that you can start 3 running backs every week, or you can start 4, and you only need 2 wide receivers is a major advantage. But if you understand that and then like overcorrect like to an insane degree, which is what I done, like then you're just negative EV on the other side of the coin, you know? Like, so this year I'm going to be like a lot more balanced. I'm going to be heavier at RB. But the reason I want to draft at the back end, I want one of these top 6 receivers is what I want. If I can get one of Chase to CeeDee Lamb, I want it. Like I want it every time. I think that there's going to be a major advantage in those players. Like if Drake London's going to go at 38, like sign me up. Like I think that this side of the board feels pretty good. Like just by the teams I've been seeing. Now, you do have an advantage with Lamar and Josh Allen, don't get me wrong. But I also don't think that this is necessarily wrong either, to where Bijan and Gibbs go up ahead of Daniels and Burrow. Like, I'm not going to draft it this way, really, but, like, I want my Bijan and Gibbs. Like, if you can get Gibbs plus Lamb or Bijan plus Lamb or any of those guys plus these other guys, I think you do it every time. Before I go, I really love Lamp. Thanks, Sue and crew. Draft shippers, absolutely. Thank you for popping in. Hope you can stay abstinent until July. Good luck with that, sir. Ghost Cards here saying they're not going to draft a team until July. Like, because of info. Like, my theory is I want to draft the contest that just won't be live in July right now. I got a Jaden CMC, Achane Kyler. Ooh, that feels good. That feels good. But yeah, like this team feels really solid, right? Like I got Walker, Scatabo, Pollard, Dowdle. Like, that feels good. And I still have A.J. Brown and Higgins. Last year, I would have fit another running back there, and I would have been just Higgins, Pearsall, Coker. Right? Like, and it was just too thin of a bet. Every one of those was too thin of a bet. But I think, like, if I'm going to early receivers like this, though, like, I'm probably going to stop at 6 wide receivers pretty often. Maybe 7. But, like this team, I'm probably stopping at 6 or 7 receivers. Probably 7. So, Carson Beck went earlier again. Over here to JT. I think Carson Beck right now is probably a pretty 5. Let's take Denzel Boston here. Do I want Mike Washington or do I want... We're going to take Brian Robinson here. That feels pretty solid for 6 RBs. Like, I could stop at 5 I could stop at 6 receivers here, I think, with this capital. And like, I could even add a fourth quarterback in this team, right? Because I'm balanced. And I do think that the 4th quarterback late, even on a heavy capital quarterback team, is a fine thing to do. But yeah, like, I'm definitely learning from last year. Definitely made those mistakes. And if you are one of the 11 people watching over there on X, I'm going to put a link to my YouTube channel here in the comments or in the chat. If you could click that at some point, head on over, give me a sub. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to stream to both. So, like, you can always watch me here. You can watch me on X as well. It's all good. But it is more fun on the YouTube side. The chat is pretty interactive here as well. So we got Emmett Johnson going over there at 176. I think that's a pretty fair price. Tyreek Hill still hasn't really been getting very much news, so doesn't feel good. All right, we got YouTube stream equals yeah, it really is. It is greater. Like, I agree. Like, number one, because of the formatting, right? Like, the formatting's just better. It just looks better, in my opinion. So, for the rest of this team, we still only have the 1 tight end. I do think that, like, in a puppy Superflex, I'm probably going to take 3 tight ends every time. I do think with the 1 of 8, 1 of 6, like, you can lean a little lighter, but you still want to make sure you get your points throughout the season. So, 4 more likes for 50. Yeah, that would be awesome to get 50. You hooligans. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a guest for tomorrow. I don't think it'll be that hard to find. I just need to reach out to people. I've been doing some stuff to try to improve the quality of the stream lately. In the background, I hope that it all works out pretty well. I hope we get there as for sure. So I don't think I can take any Taylor Green. I can definitely take some David Njoku though. And let's just take both of them. Actually, we're taking David Njoku. Do we want Sean Tucker? Or do we want? We're gonna take Isaac Tesla. I don't take much Tesla. I think he's fine. I'll tell you who my very last pick is gonna be. It's gonna be Theo Johnson for the Jackson Dart stack. So we are 4 likes away from 50. It would be fantastic to get there. I assume most people have left to go watch PPR Tyler. I think PPR Tyler is probably live right now. I would assume. Oh, Liam Murphy also just went live. That's why everything was there. And Bayou Bengals live for whenever this ends. If you guys are not subbed to Bayou Bengal, give them a sub as well. I will definitely be linking that for you guys whenever we're done. We'll do a little Who Raid. A Who Raid. So the team right now, we're definitely going to end there with him. I think I want to get Malachi. I definitely want Malachi Fields here. And then we have, so we might double stack that. This is A-Wretch's 4th season. Yep. You're not wrong. It sure is A-Rich's 4th season. Is there any more to that comment? Any more to that comment, or is that it? Is that all you got? Like, there's still, like, you know what doesn't fly? Anthony Richardson's success. It is absolutely halted. It's completely halted. I mean, Jameis sounds fun, doesn't it? Jameis sounds pretty fun here. I ain't gonna lie. Jameis feels pretty fun. If I'm gonna take Malachi Fields, Theo Johnson, like, I think Kenneth Walker, Scatabo, Pollard, Dowdle, Brooks, B-Rob is enough. You're not getting Jameis. I mean, I'm planning on taking him right here because you ain't taking Theo in the last round. Look at your wide receivers. I mean, yeah, we'll go ahead and do the original plan. Hey, thank you, Boner, for that. Jamie made this song. A lot of people love this as a background. I hope it's not too loud, is all. You're on the yeah, you really are. But I don't even know if I need another quarterback, right? Like, Josh Allen, Dart plus Bryce Young is pretty solid, and it would have been the contingent stack there, right? There's a so when it comes to backups last year, some like Mariota was only drafted 1,395 teams compared to 18,000. Everyone thought they got 100% had. Damn, that's pretty awesome. So like, where was some other players like what was it? What was his name? Where was Mac Jones in that, right? Like, where was Mac Jones at? Gross part of Caleb Love is neither has a set in stone quarterback too. Yeah, like, where was Brissett? But like, I was thinking of Mac Jones. Oh, we didn't even remember to play our Ashton Genty clip earlier. Whenever we drafted Ashton Genty. So we got T. Higgins, like, we got Pearsall. Like, I would do a Mac Jones here if he comes all the way back. Like, since I have the Ricky thing. I mean, honestly, I do have Denzel Boston. I could add Taylor Green at the end here. All right, we are 2 likes away. 2 likes away from 50. Let's get there before the end of the stream. Mac drafted 1,295 times for 24.3 advance rate. Brissett only drafted 160 times and only had a night. It's crazy that his advance rate was only 19.4. You've done Taylor Green, like, so yeah. If Mac Jones goes, I'll take him, or I'll definitely take him. Like, Drew Aller could be a stone riser though, right? Or Will Howard, one or the other. Like, that's something I think is fine. Like, if you're stuck at quarterback around 1920, just taking both of them, Aller and Howard. All right, so we got a 4-6-7-3 here. We got Josh Allen, Jackson Dart, Bryce Young, Mac Jones. Running backs, Kenneth Walker, Cam Scatabo, Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle, Jonathan Brooks, Brian Robinson. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, Ricky Pearsall, Jalen Coker, Denzel Boston, Isaac Tesla, Malachi Fields. Tight end, Aronde Gadsden, David Njoku, and Theo Johnston. You never want a Cleveland quarterback for those tornado and like, I mean, but Taylor Green's not a quarterback. He's a weapon. He's an offensive weapon, sir. You got to remember, those offensive weapons are more valuable. That's why Arizona took Jeremiah Love at 3, because he's an offensive weapon. You got to remember that. If you remember that, you'll remember ball. We got Boner here at the, what was it, the 4? Yeah. We got a 3-6-7-4 here. We got Baker Mayfield, Tyler Shuck, and C.J. Stroud. Running back, Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon Barkley, Bayshaw Tootin, Kenneth Gainwell, Braylon Allen, and Sean Tucker. Wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, and then you pushed it for the double stack there. Brian Thomas, Parker Washington, Michael Wilson, Jalen McMillan, Adonai Mitchell, Malik Washington, tight end, Travis Kelce, Isaiah Likely, TJ Hawkinson, and Terrence Ferguson. I love this team. This is the style of team that I want to be building. Like, I kind of think that after Lamar, like, I think that after Jaden Daniels, Drake May go, and since Drake May shouldn't be going 15 picks after Jaden Daniels. But I really want some back-end picks tonight so I can capitalize on that. That's a really good team. We got a QB the King here. 2-7-8-3. Joe Burrow, Bo Nix. Stopping at 2. James Cook, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, Jordan Mason, Keaton Mitchell, Justice Hill, Chris Brooks. Wide receiver, Rashee Rice, Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Cortland Sutton, Stephon Diggs, Deebo Samuel, Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley. Tight end, Sam Laporta, Jake Ferguson, and Mike like, let me know why you stopped at 2. Like, the team is really, really solid. Like, you have tons of upside for Spike Week. I mean, I guess there's an argument to the same thing with the tight ends. If it's 1 of 8, 1 of 6, like, you could just like super flex your way to victory. Like, but in this combination, you would need the exact combination to hit, right? In the finals. It's a thinner bet for the finals, but like it's probably a thinner bet all the way around, but like you have so much upside at the other positions. Like maybe it's worth it, maybe not. I am kind of curious what your thought is there. We got Omega here. We got a 4-6-7-3. Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins. Running backs: McCaffrey, Jalen Warren, Blake Corum, Dylan Sampson, Tank Bigsby, Ray Day. Wide receivers: Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Carnell Tate, Xavier Worthy, Rashid Shaheed, Dontavian Wicks, Jeremy Bernard, McBride, Andrews, and you still went with the third with El Arroyo. Last round, points are points. Very solid team by Omega. Wouldn't expect anything less. Like, solid capital at quarterback. Like, you still got there in all the positions. Devonta Smith, wide receiver 1, doesn't feel that bad. I mean, Smith, Waddle, Tate feels very strong. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. I'll be on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. Everybody, enjoy the night. Draft some Superflex. No problem for the info. A lot of the good info was from Mike Rob. Have a good day, everybody. By the way, Boner's asking, is it? I don't know if it's an El Nino year or not. But see everybody later. Peace.